Hello, welcome back to the garage. This week things have spun around a little bit.
Oh dear.
Oh, fire! You don't need a special tool, you need a special tin. Okay, so back end of last week I found a little weather window and I managed to push the Mini up the drive, cleared this space. The wife gave me a hand, she pushed it, we pushed it together out onto the road, back and back down. First time the car's seen the road in probably 5 years. But yeah, got it spun around, back down here, ready to tackle this end of the car. I'm not looking forward to this. Anyone that's removed the rear subframe from a Mini will know the one thing that you dread is the bolts for the heel board. They can be a real sod. Don't know how they're going to go. Pretty sure I would have put them in with copper slip or something like that to stop them from seizing, but you're talking to today me that would have done that, thinking about it. 15 years, maybe 20 years ago me might not have done that. So this is going to be an adventure to see whether I was good or not back then. For those of you who aren't familiar with heel board bolts, I'm going to zoom in here and here. It would be this one here, if it will focus, and this one here. They can be an absolute sod. All the moisture from your running gets caught up in here, and these captive nuts in here are known for breaking off. So are the bolts. They're known for snapping. It is one of those jobs. So let's enjoy that fun job together, because I don't want to enjoy it on my own. I don't think I'm going to enjoy it at all. Let's get going. Had a really big moment of truth there. I got the 1/2 inch ratchet, put it on the bolts at the heel board, and I gave them a twist, and they very easily just wound undone. So I'm going to assume I was smart and I put them together with copper slip. Now I'm going to hope the rest of them come out there nicely. Okay, the good news is these bolts, with a bit of a WD and a bit of a scrub up, they all move. The heel board bolts will move. There is definitely some tidying up to do in here, and maybe even a rust repair, because there is some ugly looking material in here. Probably needs just a good clear up, but it seems to be where Rover or Austin or BL or whoever it was put their seam sealery stuff. There's just corrosion building up behind it, up in this corner here. Hopefully none of it's too far gone that you can't catch up, but oh yeah, and there's the small matter of putting a boot floor in and taking that old bit of seatbelt out that used to hold up my fuel tank, and sorting out the ugly bit where my harness is joined here, because my harnesses aren't going to join here, because I plan to get a harness bar, because that's what sensible people do. That's really ugly. I'll make this all tidy, but not now. So the bolts will move, they have been lubed. Let's do the brake lines, which are under here, and the handbrake, which is a sod. I might even just disconnect it from inside the car. Yes, let's go. there we have it. The subframe is out. There is some crustiness in the boot, and I can confirm that I did indeed copper slip the bolts that went into the heel board, which has probably been my saving grace here. As for what we've got under here, a little bit of a crusty bit here, worth investigating. Obviously didn't paint over the bit I welded on for the roll cage. That needs attention. There's some attention required back here, but the heel board itself actually looks pretty good all the way along. Definitely going to get off that rover coating to see if there's any horrors hiding underneath, because there could easily be. But yeah, it sort of looks okay. The story in this arch is largely the same. You can see up here there was a whole load of this rover seam sealer thrown in there. So I'm going to be digging all of that out of the arches and having a look. But I'll be honest, yeah, the heel board and the rest of underneath here actually looks alright. As I said, there's a couple of crusty bits on the edges where I put the seals on, and the whole reason that we've done this, yeah, I cut the other ones off earlier to move the car because there's no point trying to do it otherwise, but one of them, and if I can undo it, let's get that out of there. So before we put the new pipes in, before we do anything else, there's obviously some cleaning and repair work to do, so it's not going to be the quick 5-minute job I was hoping, but I'm happy the subframe came out. Maybe we can make under all of here and under all of there look as good as the engine bay does. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So that might be the direction I take, which might constitute getting the front wheels up and actually put it on its side and leaning it over, but I don't know if I've got enough room here. I'll have to see how much room it takes. But yeah, that's what it's like under here. Something I have noticed is that my rear scuttle is wonky. It slopes up that way. It's not a trick of your eye, it is wonky. Now if I remember quite rightly, I'd never put on a panel like this before, so it was a pattern panel, and I started in that corner and I welded that way, and I couldn't quite make it fit there. I should have started in the middle, tacked the ends and joined it up gradually, and I didn't. But you live and you learn. There's obviously quite a bit of weight in the back here in filler that was used to make the shape line up, so there's a good chance that while I'm here I will do a boot floor repair to put the lip back on for the bumper, because I do miss bumper. I'll do a new bottom, a new that thing, and I might do a bit of a boot floor repair in here as well. We'll see how that rolls. But yeah, and the subframe itself, it's got some surface rust on it. I looked at it thinking, oh, there we go, got some rust here, and the more I looked, I was like, oh no, it's just flaking off paint. Actually, it's actually pretty good. It looks really bad. You start poking around and it's really not. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video there. Just a quick sort of once around. As you can see, the chaos behind me needs to be cleared up before I go pick the kids up. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will get back onto this and maybe just get the flap wheel on stuff, start ripping out the mess and see what horrors are really in store. Whether I'll get it down onto its side or whichever, I don't know, but yeah, I'll end it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.